to the Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 15th of January, 2016. The moon today has entered the sign of Aries, and over the course of the day, we'll be transiting through Revati nakshatra. Sometimes when we're in the midst of a shift, when things are changing, when we've closed one cycle of our life and we're really ready for the next one to begin. Well, with the grounds or the sands of time and the earth underneath your feet shifting and changing, it's no wonder that you begin to feel a little bit insecure and uncertain about the direction that things are heading. So when you get into that space, an idea will dawn on you. And if it offers the slightest hint of stability, or if it seems in any way practical, then that begins to feel like the idea that you want to do. But is it always the wisest path for you to take? Well, not always. Something that's going to make you feel secure inside by taking a certain path isn't always the path that you need to take. Now, I'm not by any means saying you need to continue to feel insecure or you need to continue to feel uncertain, but you do need to try to have a little bit of faith in a particular situation. There is another option that's on offer to you in terms of creating a shift in your life at the present moment, and you're aware of what that option is. But by the same token, you are not too compelled to go down this path. Well, because it doesn't make you feel so strong. It doesn't make you feel quite as dignified and as if you're being the valiant warrior setting off into the unknown. If anything, it makes you feel, well, a little bit unhappy about having to take a particular direction. But that unhappiness that you're feeling really is not warranted. Well, I take that back. It's warranted on the level that you feel it, right? You feel it, so that's warranted. But by the same token, the foundation that is creating that particular feeling is not really solid. The reality that you think that is behind the feelings or the doubt that you have about going down a particular road is actually not as solid as you might think that it is, or you're perceiving it in the wrong manner. And all that you need to do is to have trust and faith in a particular path, even though it's not the most glamorous of roads for you to go down at this particular moment. It is the right choice. That other choice that makes you feel like, oh, well, this is going to either bring me a lot of attention or B, make me feel like I'm able to, kind of maintain faith during a difficult situation. That is not the wisest choice. The one where you're being humble, where you're accepting, and where you're willing to cooperate. That one is the wisest choice. And inside of you, you're willing to cooperate, but you just don't feel quite so happy about it. So take a look inside of yourself about a particular option that's on offer to you, rather. That is the most solid option, even though it may not feel that way. Try to have faith in the situation, and you won't regret doing so. Now, with Revati nakshatra, Revati relates to duration, or being in between phases where one cycle has ended, another cycle has not yet begun. Some adjustments are taking place, and it's requiring that you make a shift inside of yourself to a space where you're willing to let go of what the ego wants in regards to a particular situation, and instead accept what is best for you as an individual. That really is the most nourishing approach, or the best approach for you to decide on right now. Sorry, trying to find the right word. The lunar tithi today is Shukla Saptami. It's the 7th day of the bright half of the moon. With this particular energy, if you rise above what you think that you want to do, or what you feel that you want to do, and instead do what is wisest for you to do. It's going to help you in making a very insightful and wise decision. The solar lunar yoga today is Shiva. This is about making a choice, being in the balance and making a wise decision, cooperating with a particular situation. Doing so is going to bring you the best results. It really is going to help you along this path. And that's the particular path that you need to take rather than the one that makes you feel, well, for lack of a better way to put it, like more ego gratifying, right? You don't need the path that's ego gratifying. You need the one that's nourishing to your soul. And even though the one that's ego gratifying seems or feels like the path that you want to go down today, you should opt for the other path instead. It's not going to be as bad as you think, even though you may not feel so good about it. It's actually going to be something that's quite helpful. And as you make those changes along the way, you're going to realize that it actually was wise in the first place. Just to remind you about my astrological services page where you can visit and schedule an astrological service with me. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 15th of January, 2016. Until next time, please take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.